Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Bannerlord for absolute beginners. We are just sorting out issues for our cities. Let's see if I can catch these bandits. I can. I'm just going to send troops though. And now I'm regretting it. Especially because we lost an Oathsworn who is like top tier. Oh dear, that's not ideal. Oh well. So yeah, I think our last one from Omor is sort out this hideout. So we want some people who aren't top tier. Well, these guys shouldn't be sea raiders. In fact, they're probably woodsmen, so they're probably archers. So I'm going to try taking archers again. So yeah, fire at will. And I will see if I can help a bit, but mostly I'm expecting these guys to manage. Just check whether anyone breaks off, but it... Oh yeah, you look like you're breaking off. Quite a big group up there, actually. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I think this is working out a lot better, actually. Good practice for the archers. Oh, good grief. And that might just be you, her, actually, so not as pressing. But still. Don't really want to leave him on his own. There we go. I think that went quite well. Not my most skilled fighter. He did the job. So, yep, this is good. Getting our archers closer and closer to all being top tier. And hopefully that should help Omor with their morale. Yeah, I'm sure that was the... wasn't that the mission? Why have I not got a completed mission? Alright, well I don't seem to have an outstanding mission, so that's the main thing. So we just come through here. See how Varcheg's doing. We can ransom prisoners. Sell all the loot. See if there's anything else worth selling. Nothing jumping out at me, oddly enough. This is the pottery shop, isn't it? Right, so we're still building Fairgrounds here, so I'm going to pile some more money in there. Try and get it done more quickly. Loyalty's not actually that low and it's amazingly going up, so that's actually not too bad. I don't think I have any clay, so let's just head over to Revyl and check them as well. Can't seem to select these bandits. Okay, let's just select Revyl then. A group probably is too small for us to catch anyway, especially because they're raiders, so they're on horseback. Oh, looters might be doable there. Have a marriage offer for Athene.
Yeah? What do you want with us?
Yep, send troops. Okay, so 20 and above I will not send troops to. Fish are 8, excellent, load me up. Can always sell them. But no, I'm afraid Athene is far too valuable. Okay, assault's definitely more than 70 this time. It does go down rapidly, as valuable things do tend to. Okay, the silver ore's worth a lot. Oh, the dates are worth a ton. They do again drop very rapidly though, so maybe the silver ore will? Yeah, it does. Okay. That's fine then, so I think the rest will go in the warehouse. Loyalty 68. I wouldn't mind letting it get above 70. Although to be fair, it doesn't look like it's gaining very fast. So maybe I should just risk it. Let's make some more Fairgrounds. I'll dump them with a load of cash. And I'll leave it there. Right, let's head down to Rotai. I think I had some olives for them. And I want to check them anyway. So Revyl is building the final tier of Fairgrounds.
Oh, I got no quarrel with you.
Don't really want to employ any peasants right now. Yep. Cagliari. So this will be another battalion. Fercread, which I may be utterly mispronouncing. Date fruit is more than 50, that's good. Great. And yeah, you're still building Fairgrounds. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking, having looked at the loyalty of the last place, maybe asking for 70 is a bit much, and maybe I should set O'More off on another building. And actually, while I'm here, let's just see if our fur place has a good price for us. That's not bad, considering we normally sell for 300. Probably going to the lands of the Battanians, so they do have their own fur village, which might make the fur less lucrative, but I don't know, you can usually get 300 for fur in most places. You got draft animals back. Right, how are you looking for loyalty now? Still 68, not going up very fast. So you got Aqueducts 1. Let me build some orchards, because I think that will cheer everyone up a bit in terms of food. So you guys carry on with that, and I am going to head towards Rotai. So Epicrotia is like a really valuable city, but it's also one that tends to be really stable. So we're relatively unlikely to have many opportunities to take it over. There you go, I can sell fur already. Date fruit, yep. Just want 50 or more. Perfect. Actually, let's check the price of tools as well, because we did sell them in Azure Islands. Yeah, see, I think that's pretty good for tools. So let's just get 12, which is usually the maximum we will be asked for in any one mission. Manual labourers, not so fussed, honestly. Where's Rotai? There we are. So we want to check Rotai for issues like the other cities. Drop off the olives and possibly set it off building something, depending how its loyalty currently is. And then we're going to head to Britannia. Okay. So you have an olive press, so you can have all of our remaining olives. Just double checking that. Loyalty 61 and it's going down. We are on Festival and Games. Yeah, we don't have many fairgrounds here. Right, I think we might need to deal with some issues. I'm not keen to deal with the merchant caravan, I have to say. But let's at least deal with this one.
I'm at your command.
Okay, deliver the herd to Sinopia. I can do that. Wonder of wonders. A place that trades in cattle has actually given us a herd of cattle to deliver. Who would ever have thought it? But hopefully if we get this sorted, that will help with the loyalty and we can come back in a bit. And that is a huge pile of looters, but unfortunately someone's already attacking them. So yeah, hopefully next time we come back the loyalty will be at least closer to 70. We can set them off building.
Yeah? You want something from me?
Okay. See if this is a delivery to Vlandian lands, but otherwise I want to head back. I think we should be short at least one troop now as well. Do you want to go to Rotai? Having lost that oath sworn, so wouldn't hurt to replenish ourselves as well. But mostly I want to check on the status of the two non-Battanian owned cities. Sturgians fighting the Northern Empire, okay. No thanks. And also sell any remaining dates. Okay, looks like we got a ton of meat as a reward for the cattle, which is good. Salt is above 70 there. Also good. Right, well I guess we'll keep the meat. We could maybe sell fish when the 15 are over though, because you do often get good prices for fish in Battania. For some reason they don't seem to fish this lake. I don't know if there's something wrong with it. Or I guess maybe they just don't fish it in sufficient quantities for it to be something we can buy. Excellent. Seriously tempted to sell some sumpter horses there. But I'm still hoping for some actual missions where people need them. Not here though. Okay, how are we actually looking in terms of troops? I know we've lost an oath sworn, so we definitely need another one of those. Looks like I got room for 12 troops though. So, we have enough of archers and mounted of various types. So just 12 regular people, I guess. Seem to have fewer wildlings than oath sworn. Is that because we have a bunch of the next ones down? I don't think it is, so maybe we should try and err towards woodrunners. I definitely want a clan warrior. Let's take a couple of clan warriors and a woodrunner, and let's try and find 9 more woodrunners if we possibly can. So we should potentially have a good enough reputation now that we could get to people who are already woodrunners in a lot of places. And then we want to turn all of those into skirmishers. Ah, we got a skirmisher there. Excellent. So, Dunglanis. Let's just go a little closer. And by Vlandia, loyalty is currently 39, but it is going down with time, which is good. And Karbansuf, which I have even higher hopes for, I think. it's very important we don't do missions here, because we don't want to help their loyalty. Yeah, look, the loyalty is like 17 and falling. So this place has got to rebel soon, surely. Yeah, not a bad price for meat. Let's sell a little bit at least. Everything else is not ideal. Okay, brilliant. Let's head back over to the actual Britannian-owned lands, because then I don't have to worry too much about completing issues for them. Can't do our own lands. I'm forgetting how our own lands are Sturgian, aren't they? Of course they are. Head over there once we've got enough troops. I guess I can pick up a raider. It doesn't hurt. Right, brilliant. So effectively we're now just waiting for Karbantsov to rebel, because they are almost certainly on the verge of doing so. I don't actually know how low the loyalty has to get, but I'm pretty optimistic.
Peace to you.
He needs draft animals. Any chance you need sumpter horses? Oh my goodness, you actually do. Finally. Nope, the price is what we agreed on. That's absolutely ridiculous. I didn't go anywhere. Let me let's grab a bit of hardwood, and I'm just going to smith that into charcoal. It's not going to make us any money particularly, but it will increase our smithing skill. I'm just going to sell it. Fish I can sell a few of. Perfect. We should look for grain, actually. See if we can replenish our supplies of grain. Not great for grain. What else is there? Rentoil. Even worse. Okay. Don't want to go somewhere too close to the grain. Oh, that's good. High security. Sounds good. Also don't want to get too far away, of course, because we're... That's better. 8. Alright, I'm just going to load us down with the stuff. And probably just hover, because I feel like we're really ready now for an attack on Karbantsov, which I've been kind of waiting to attack since forever. Right. Who has no risk of failure? Well, you hurt as usual. So let's give you some of our less valuable troops. Clan warriors. and I don't know, a skirmisher. I don't really like it because while it makes us more popular here, it makes us less popular in Scorin. It does, however, mean I'm sending some troops away right when we might need them. But hopefully we will get a... Doing here, orchards. Okay, I'm going to give you even more money. Bring the timing down a bit. Hopefully he would return by the time we'd finished a siege. So I'm not going to worry too much. How are things going in Belgard? With no governor. Loyalty is amazingly still going up. Maybe we can... Oh heck, that's 2 issues. Okay, well let's check you out first, and I'll see if I can deal with these. Tools. That I can help with.
At your service.
Yeah, no issue there. Perfect. Hopefully Athene will pick up those looters. Actually, maybe we should go in for the looters, because with Athene around as well, they should have a harder time escaping us.
You got a problem?
Perfect. And we got some grapes for a bit of variety in the diet. So we've got a ton of food. We've got a bunch of very well trained men. All we are waiting for is someone to rebel. Oh, he gave us some iron. Oh, that's kind of nice. I could really do some smithing. To Varcheg, that
I am at your service.
I cannot express enough how much of a problem that is not. I don't want to ask where you got all those sheep. But yeah, if we pass anywhere on the way that sells hardwood, someone has made peace. Oh, there's hardwood. But not the Sturgeons. In fact, it looks like they're hiring mercenaries. I don't think we can hire mercenaries because we're not a kingdom. Marriage offer for Athene. I swear she's had a proposal from like every noble in the kingdom. And here is a sizable group of looters which we can probably actually catch.
You best bag off.
Go away. Not happening.
Under my orders.
Okay, what have we got? I'd have to say nothing too exciting, although if we can get archers to the top of this mountain, I might change that estimate. Alright, let's bunch of standard footmen. I'm gonna stick everyone else behind them.
Move!
Uek. Okay, so here's a question. Can my archers
Archers!
get up here?
Forward! Arrows!
And the answer to that would appear to be a big yes. So in that case,
Footmen! Forward!
let me move my footmen down here. Get
Infantry! Move!
some of my skirmishers there. Right, looks like
Infantry! Forward!
footmen actually need to be here. I'm gonna
Soldiers! Give them hell!
have these guys
Infantry,
charge
kill
and
them
the skirmishers.
all!
I mean, I'm just gonna charge. Unnecessarily, it would seem.
Infantry!
Tell the main infantry to charge as well. Cavalry.
Attack! Look that attack!
I don't know what that look that way was about.
Come on!
I thought I'd told the cavalry to attack, but guess not. Pretty sure they're fleeing anyway. Okay, looks like we lost a wildling. But hey, c'est la vie. So I want these all to be skirmishers now. Especially having just lost a wildling.
I am at your service.
Okay, how are we looking? 85, that is a good loyalty. That is an excellent loyalty. Right, what do we need? We've got full fairgrounds. So I think, well, workshops will allow us to build things more quickly. So let's go for workshops. And give you a load of money again. Let's get rid of all the junk. We've still got 74 subbed horses, but at least it's looking a bit better. Right, let's do a bit of refining, and then we will refine further. Oh, I'm out of smithing energy, which is fine. So I'm just going to wait for a bit. Got quite a few cities doing actual building now, which is good. Not much rhyme or reason to this, really. I'm just generally refining a lot of stuff. Okay, let's try making a one-handed sword. I mean, that's not usually the best thing to make, actually. How about two-handed polearm, actually? So I think we can try to modify what we're putting into them. There's a lot of parts that I just don't have. I can randomize. But honestly, I'm so limited at the moment that... Yeah, so what we've made isn't very good. That's alright. There's a certain random element to it, so sometimes even if something's tricky, you might manage to make something decent. But you tend to get better with time. Right. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. That was all about smithing, so I'm just going to sell all of our excess stuff now, including the 2 rather substandard weapons I made. I'm just going to leave it there. You can actually do quite a lot with smithing, and end up making some really superior weapons. But it's not something I'm worrying about too much this time. So, how are you doing? Loyalty is now below 15. Okay, and how's Dunglanis looking? Yeah, loyalty's a lot better. Really does not like accepting slowdown commands sometimes. Aeric has reached the age of 2. Okay. Well, I only have the good options. So I guess I'll go intelligence and social. So I've got control and vigour. Excellent. It's not going down much further, to be fair. So maybe I should relax a bit. Or at least head over into the lands of the Vlandians. Just for variety. Maybe there's something I can buy over there. As long as I avoid any issues that are in purple villages, we should be fine. So this one I could deal with if needed. Draft animals, okay, what do you need?
I don't think I know.
Mules, okay. Not what I wanted, but I will send Iona out anyway. I guess she may as well take her own troops, who would be horsemen and scouts. It probably wouldn't be that useful in a siege anyway, should we end up doing one. But we're going to clay with issues here. Also, we have some looters, if I can catch them.
We're not looking for...
Okay, they just gave up. Bit disappointing. No training there, but never mind. Heal some of these draft animals. I don't think
I know.
he will let me do it. Yeah. That is the problem with accepting one which isn't some to horses. Athene again. Escort merchant caravan, rival gang. Not that fussed about either of those. Sort of bad price of fish. I suppose I could knock it down to 12. I'm kind of carrying a bit more around than I really need. Oh, cheese for 30 is alright. Butter for 24 isn't too bad, to be fair. knocks us up to over 1 million, which is nice. Bit of a milestone there. Still not the 4 million I'm aiming for, but honestly, with how weak the Sturgeons are looking, might be able to go for the castle with 1 million.
Peace to you, stranger. What is your name?
Okay, do you sell tools? Because I think I did get rid of all of mine. And we may well need them again. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just get 12. Okay, where are these poachers? Larnac. Not a problem. A sizable group of looters there as well. Bandit base. I suppose I could do that.
I don't think I know you.
Let's deal with these poachers first. Usual drill. Now we could try to get a brigand's quest as well. How many though?
Yours is not a face I know.
I'll try. I will try. I mean, I can see there's a group of 56 there, which would certainly be easy to hunt down. In fact, let's go in for those before I worry about any others. I think the hideout's worth 4.
You best back off. There's dozens more of us hiding. Just
There's
wait.
a fair few of you just here.
Under my command!
Okay. Oh, got you her back. Alright, well that's kind of interesting. Is this some kind of river? Right. I mean, if I can get our archers on this mountain... Oh, I can't. Okay. But at the same time... it does represent a potential death trap. I might leave you there actually. And leave you there. Oh, archers are meant to be along there. And two-handed should be there. Let's have you... Oh no, not charge. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Let's try this. See what happens. So I'm hoping the bandits will charge straight for us, but the archers either side will actually mow them down a bit. Okay, so let's have the infantry charge. Balance of everyone who isn't an archer charge.
Out to the sergeants! Take command! Rider, charge!
Send the mounted troops out. And that should make short work of everyone. Not that it was exactly a challenge. I mean, we did severely outnumber them. Okay, I think I should have made them a skirmisher rather than a raider. Never mind. Yeah, see, that still only counts as one. Which is the problem, because I don't know how easy I'm going to be able to catch any of these guys. What I could do with doing is backing them up against the sea, like this. If I can't catch them then, I'm really stuck.
Yeah? What do you want with us?
You think I want with you? You're a group of bandits and I'm an extremely large army. Well, not technically an army. Okay, Dranga has reached the age of 2. Excellent. Well, go for social and intelligence, because I pretty much always do. Cunning and vigour. Brilliant. Okay, so we've hunted 2 groups. Possible the hideout might count for 5 rather than 4 if we're incredibly lucky. I think it's 4, but we could at least try it if we hit 5. Oh, that's a slightly bigger group of looters, better chance of catching them.
You best back off.
Okay, I think that still counts, even though... Oh, hang on. Even though they surrendered. So I think we could probably justify going to the hideout now. This will also recover some of our smithing strength. So what are these guys going to be? I mean, they're probably still not very shield... Oh, I don't know, could they be shield sea raiders? Maybe I better not risk it. So what do we have? Veteran skirmishers. Let's try the veteran skirmishers. Because they're not wildlings, so they can still improve. And I can still let them use their ranged weapons. And good grief, it's both dark and raining. I am not sure I'm going to be any help. I can still try, I guess. Well, I managed to hit someone. And maybe if I keep my shield up at least, I'll attract some... Oh, I've hit 2 people. Okay. There we go. Okay, I've helped. I feel happy about my contribution now. If I just keep my shield up, I suppose I can at least walk with them. See if I can attract any spears. Honestly, I feel like I can't see a thing. Okay, well here's some people. Doesn't look like they're aiming at me. So maybe I can just slip in and help. Okay, he was aiming at me. probably would have been a great night for trying to sneak up on people, to be fair. But never mind.
Die, you bastards!
Is there someone over here? Oh yeah, so there is. There we go. There's a hefty bunch of troops you got there, Chief. Yep, pretty happy to do one-on-one. Even though I can't see. I'll just flail away at you. Easy mode. I do not want a Vlandian recruit, thank you very much. But all of our veteran skirmishers have become wildlings. Which is excellent. Okay, so the big question is, how many bandits does that count as? I'm thinking probably not enough. That's 4 of 8, 5 of 8, 6 of 8, 7 of 8. Yeah, so it was worth 4 like I thought. So we can just take this group out as well. And that should do it. Brilliant. Might head over to Galland, because we rarely go there. Got another hideout, of course. And could this be a delivery mission with a sheep? Oh, nice bunch of looters. Not sure what the terrain's going to be like. Right, it's another bandit base. Honestly, not keen to do another bandit base right now. I don't mind taking these guys down though.
We got no quarrel with you.
I'll probably end around here.
Under my command!
Okay, anything interesting? Well, apparently we've got our backs to an absolutely massive cliff. So yeah, that would have been great if we'd been facing the other way. Well, there's a nice hill there. Could stick some archers on there.
Arrow, move! Footman!
And
Forward!
no, I haven't done the shield wall for a while.
Make a shield wall!
So maybe I'll just...
Footman! Onward!
maybe I'll just tell our shield wall to advance.
Archers!
I'll stick my archers on this hill. Actually, this area is pretty hilly in general.
Archers! Forward!
So I'm not very happy about how much those guys are attacking the archers.
Attack! Infantry! Attack! Footman! Charge!
So let's send the rest of our footmen in. Yeah, I think I left the archers a bit too exposed there, really.
Infantry! Attack!
No real harm done though, I think. I should probably tell the cavalry to chase them off, really. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone. But yeah, I think I should have got the main infantry between the archers and the bandits before forming a shield wall. pretty obvious in hindsight. Right, let's head into Galland. I have to say the Vlandians are not doing a great job of keeping the peace around here. Hey, up to them, Stone Banner. Take a melee attack damage. Why do I have increased troop movement speed? Doesn't sound very useful. Okay, I'll take the decreased melee damage, thanks. I suppose I'm not usually commanding people, but yeah, I wonder why I was doing that. Oh, maybe it's from back when I was commanding the mounted melee, because you do tend to want them to be fast. It's fair enough, I guess. I might even sell some sumpter horses for a change. Tools are actually a pretty good price as well. Still. Right, so let's just go through the characters. I have gained some steward, which is good. So we've got lower wages and upgrade costs. That is going to be hard to beat. Forced labour, yeah, I think on the whole, let's... yeah, because that could help us financially a lot. I'm always upgrading troops, and I have a lot of them. Athene gained a level. So she's great at riding. What else does she need? Well, mostly we want to look at anything where there's no green, so steward I think is a good option. That'll hopefully help her increase the size of her party as well, which will make us more formidable as a clan. Brilliant, so I think that's it. So I'm glad I didn't just wait for Carbancev to rebel, because it still has not. I've got a bunch of cities building things, dealt with a load of issues, carried on training our troops, and we've managed to breach the 1 million level in our finances. So the object with that, if you remember, is to... hang on. Managed to set myself off moving that. Is ideally to take Ustakol Castle, just because it fills in this area. And then I might use any subsequent funds to take other castles. Basically, it would require us to declare war on the Sturgians, and then I would probably need to make peace with them, because I can't really fight them, even though they're quite weak as a kingdom. They're still able to pull armies together, which we are not, which are like potentially massive groups, like 1,000 troops or something or more. So we can't possibly realistically fight them, unless they attack a castle maybe. So yeah, I'm thinking the Sturgians are actually weak enough now that we probably don't need 4 million. And compare them to all the other groups, they only have 2 cities and what, 4 castles I think, whereas most of our people have got, I think the weakest is probably the Blue Imperials, and they've still got 4 cities. Oh no, sorry, I'm wrong, there's 6. So maybe the Khazaits with 5, compared to their 2. So yeah, Sturgians are a great target at the moment in theory, but we still can't realistically fight them, so we need to take a castle and then buy them off, effectively. So yeah, but I'll leave it there. I'm still hoping for Carbancev to rebel, which is the main reason I haven't gone in for the Sturgians yet. There's also an option of Dunglanis, but Carbancev for loyalty is pretty low. So we'll probably head over there again next time, and we'll probably check on our building projects and loyalty. So It's a bit slow, but we are making progress. The cities are getting better all the time. And as you can see with Bellegarde, having top tier fairgrounds allows us to manage surprisingly well. Workshops allow us to build faster, so we're just gradually making our cities more prosperous and hopefully better defended. And at some point, because we're gaining so much money, I might even raise the size of the garrisons. But we'll see, because we won't make as much money from castles, and I want to get some castles and they'll also need garrisons. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.